Hi guys, how are you guys doing? To all my wonderful returning subscribers, thank you. You guys are the best. And if you're watching me for the very first time, my name is Azeezat. I live here in Sydney, Australia. Thank you for stopping by, and please do consider subscribing to my channel if you have not. Okay, in today's video, I'll be talking to you guys about the qualification you need to become a disability support worker here in Australia. Sit down and don't go anywhere. I'll be back, guys. Welcome back, guys. In today's video, I'll be talking to you guys the qualification you need to become a qualified disability support worker here in Australia. So if you ask me, what qualification do you need to become a disability support worker? To become a disability support worker, it is more than the qualification. It is more than the certificate. There are some skills that you need, to become a disability support worker here in Australia. Because without these skills I'm about to mention, guys, I don't think you can work as a disability support worker. So, what are the skills I'm talking about, guys? Number one, patience. You need to be patient to work as a disability support worker. If you're the type that are not patient, I don't think you can work as a disability support worker. If you want to work as a disability support worker, another qualification that you need is to be flexible and understand people. Yes, you need to understand people. You can't be the type that don't listen to people. All you want to do is things that is good for you. No, as a disability support worker, you need to be flexible and understand people. Okay, it is not about you, it is about people that you are working for. That is why I said to be a disability support worker does not require just the certificate. It requires all this that I'm mentioning, okay, to be a successful disability support worker here in Australia. I'm not done yet. Let's keep going. You need to be supportive as well, okay? You need to be supportive. If you are the type that are not supportive, I don't think disability is for you. You need to be supportive because you need to be there for your clients. Okay, being supportive is part of the qualification you need to be a successful disability support worker. You need to be very supportive because you are going there to support your client. You are going there to support the elderly ones. Okay, you need to have this mind of to support people. You need to have that mind to support people. You need commitment, okay, to support the rights of people living with disability. Don't think because you are there to help them, you think you can do whatever you like you have the right to do whatever you like to them because they are living with disability. No, understand their right, because they have their right too. You have your rights, they have their right. You need to understand their right as a disability support worker, because it is all about the people you're working for. It is all about you as well, but mainly it is about people you are going to support. Okay, so you need to understand their rights. Read about the rights of people living with disability. As a disability support worker, you need to be responsible. You need to be able to work as a team. Yeah, because you need to work as a team. It is not just about you. Like I've said in my last video, if you have not watched my last video, kindly do so, okay? I've said that in my last video, you need to support these people. If you think they are going through anything, you need to escalate it so that your manager or your supervisor will know the next thing to help or to support the people so that they can get the adequate support they needed. So as a disability support worker, you need to part of the qualification you need is to be able to work as a team. Okay, you need to work as a team so you can give information, you can give feedback to people you are working for. Anything that is wrong with your clients, you need to give feedback. You don't keep it to yourself, because as a disability support worker, you have people that are that is above you, such as your team leader, your coordinator, your manager. You need to work as a team to report for you guys to best support the person you are working for. Lastly, guys, as a disability support worker, you need to be able to cope with the physical demand of the job. Yes, as a disability support worker, it is physically demanding and you need to be able to cope. So guys, let's round it up. What are the qualification, or what is the qualification you need to be a disability support worker? For a start, you can go for what we call here certificate 3 in disability support worker, okay, or certificate 3 in supporting the elderly one. There are lots of range of certificates that you can do here in Australia, that can qualify you to work as a disability support worker, not just one certificate. And as time goes on, it all depends on you if you want to go further. Okay, if you have your certificate 3 in disability support worker, you can work as a disability support worker. And if you have your certificate 4 in disability support worker, then you will get more promotion, or you can also stay as a disability for support worker if you want. Okay, but if you have a certificate 4, which means you can also apply for something called team leader, still a disability support worker. And sometimes all it requires, to go higher in this sector is just your experience. Exactly, is your experience. So if you want to work as a disability support worker and you're asking me that what are the qualifications, or the certificates you need to be a disability support worker, I will list the list of certificates that you can do to be a disability support worker here in Australia in the description, or I can just type it out while editing this video. Okay guys, there are lots of range of certificates that you can do to become a disability support worker, but the most important ones are the ones that I've mentioned earlier about being patient, being physically, ready when it comes to working as a disability support worker. So there are a range of qualification you can do that will get you into this sector, okay, if you want to become a disability support worker. But the main important thing is patience, guys. Yes, you need to be patient. Is the number one certificate that you need to become a disability support worker here in Australia. I hope you've learned one or two things in this video. If you have, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and turn on your notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you can get notified. And please follow me on my IG, send me message, any question about disability support worker job here in Australia. I will be happy to answer you. Okay guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Thank you for your love, thank you for your support. I really appreciate you. See you in my next one. Bye guys.